Hey guys, I'm Sunshine here, and today we're going to be looking at some traps with iron doors. I have 3 iron door traps for you guys today. Click on the link to the side to see any of the 3. They will get progressively more difficult to build, but also have more function. So the first one we're going to look at is simply a door and a piston, and that'll make you fall into lava. Of course, this is only one use, but I'll go ahead and build that for you. So first what you're going to want to do is build the most complicated part of the build, the door frame. It's going to be 3 blocks up, and then over 2, and then up 2 more. So connecting it in like this N shape, I guess you could call it. And then you want to put your door on the side of a block. Then redstone torch behind that, and it'll close the door. That's the hardest part of the build. Then right in front of the door, make a hole, put some lava in at the bottom, put your block back. That's where your pressure plate's going to go. Break either side of the block and put a normal piston down. Then cover back up with that oh so complicated door frame, and you have your very nice trap. So this is only one use, so let's go ahead and look at the second one. The second one I have here is a little bit more complicated, and so much more complicated that the door frame is not the hardest part to build. So if I go ahead and walk in here, that'll give you an idea of how that works. You get pushed to the side and then fall in a hole, and then to get out, I just had to break those blocks again. But as you can see, I can reuse it as many times as I want. This one's also fairly compact, so let's get on with the tutorial. So as with the one before, you want to start out with your door frame, put your door down sideways again, and put a redstone torch behind it. Then 1 block in front and 1 to the left, dig your lava hole again, or any means that you would like to kill them. Then you're going to need 5 sticky pistons for this. So first, figure out how your hallway is going to look, so like this. And then behind this wall, you're going to want to put a block, and then your first sticky piston, then number 2 and 3 right next to it like that. Then go ahead and cover those up. And then now the left side, you're going to want 2 sticky pistons, and these sticky pistons' job is to retract these 2 blocks, and then these will push you into the hole. These 2 sticky pistons are optional, but they increase the functionality by quite a bit. So now go ahead and put your pressure plate down, and you're going to need to run some redstone around your hole and into a redstone torch on top of a block, like so. And then go ahead and put a piece of redstone on top. If you want to change the layout at all, go ahead, run the redstone into the torch and have it over here. It'll work just fine, the same. It'll actually do that here just to keep it a little bit more compact. So then go ahead and extend your hallway, cover up those pistons, and now it's time to wire the pistons on this side. So you're going to want this piston right here to extend after the other 2. What this causes to happen is if you're only halfway across the block like this, these pistons here will push you onto this block, and then this one will push you into the hole. So that's the thinking behind these 2 pistons. So they need to trigger first. So go ahead and run redstone into them, like so, and then put a repeater set to 2 going into your other piston. So now if I go ahead and power this, you can see that'll work just fine. Now we got to go wire it up to our pressure plate down here. So go ahead, dig down, and then find where your pressure plate is, and then wire it up, and we should be all good to go. And there, as you can see, I fell into my lava. So, but how if you want to go through this iron door? Well, that's what design 3 is, so let's go take a look. I know this door doesn't look exactly like the one before, but that's because you can have it lock if you want, so then it'll be in trap mode, or if I flick this lever on the other side, it'll be in door mode, and you can just walk right on through. So this one is pretty cool. It's really simple to make. So simple that I could not avoid showing this to you guys. So let's get in with the tutorial. What you're going to want to start out with is your lava hole down into your death area. and then put your iron door right behind that if you're looking from it this way, or however you want to orientate it. Now below your iron door, that's where the redstone torch is going to go this time, and your pressure plate's going to go right in front of the hole, and you're going to want another one 2 blocks or 1 block behind the iron door. So this hole needs to retract, so go ahead and put your sticky piston down there and put a block in front of it. Now right below your pressure plate, you're going to need to put a piece of redstone dust, and then go down 1 block, put another one, go up 1 more block, put another piece of redstone dust, and then that'll run into a redstone torch on the side of a block, and that redstone torch powers the piston. So now if I go ahead and stand on the pressure plate, a hole opens up. So this is another form of a trap, I guess you could say, but it's part of this one, so I'm not going to make a tutorial on it separately. So now what we're going to want is a state change, which is going to be putting a block there, and that'll disallow the use of this piston, but instead allow this repeater here to get powered, as you can see right there, because this redstone dust is powered. Now this repeater needs to toggle this torch here, and how it's going to work is it's going to send the redstone signal to the block here, and that'll power this piece of redstone dust, that'll power everything around it, and that'll toggle the redstone torch here. So go ahead and do that, put a block back on. Now if we stand here, you can see our door opens. Of course, the pressure plate over here doesn't do anything, and it also has to open our door. So go ahead, put a piece of redstone dust right below it, then down 1 more block, another piece running into our redstone torch. So this side opens up just fine. Of course, our lock function doesn't work because we don't have the lever in place yet. So this block needs to be movable. So you want to put another sticky piston down and just run redstone dust to wherever you want your lever lock to be. I'm just going to put it on our other side of the door here. So this is going to be my lever. So if I have this on, I want the piston over here to be on. So I'm going to run it into a piece of redstone right below it. That'll go into a redstone repeater, go all the way over and toggle our block off. So that's all that there is for this one. You just got to add your walling to make it look less obvious. So when I stand on this pressure plate, the door opens, I can walk through. If I flick this lever, I can walk through, and then now we have a little trap mode. I don't have to walk through for it to work, so I could be over here, I could lock my door so no one could come in and harass me while I look through my chests, or at my Playboys, or whatever you want to do in your little secret room with a lock. This was at first a door for anti-following, so I would walk across this, and then it would be set in trap mode for a little bit, and then it'll revert back, just to stop people from following you. So if you want to see that tutorial, leave a comment, but if not, don't tell me to make it, I guess. But if you've enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like, and, click that subscribe button. It really helps me. It's free, so, free stuff. Everyone loves free stuff. Anyway, guys, see you guys next time.